What's going on, everybody? Patrick over here at GhostPicks coming at you with a couple free future plays today. Big ones, valuable ones, ones that you got to take sooner rather than later because the odds will more than likely change. It's as good as insight as you're going to get, in my opinion. This is it. This is what we're about here. Free advice, free picks, free predictions. Anybody's ever got any questions? I'm as easy as it gets. Hit the email, shoot me a question. I'll respond. Man of the people here. This is what I claim. Man of the people. Because if you're not winning, I'm not winning. And no one likes that. So, hey, let's keep it up. We're on fire here. Been a great month. July was what we needed. June, we know how that went. First 15 days of June. The last week of May and the first 2 weeks of June. Worst streak I've ever been on. Absolutely just crushed it since then. We've been very selective in picks. Top tiers have been, the big plays have been crushing it. Coming off a big one, Iran. Woo! Never in a million years would you catch me taking Iran or cheering for Iran. But sure as shit, last night, I was cheering my ass off for Iran. Godspeed, baby. Iran plus the 27 points versus France. It looked like it might be a sweat at the halftime. Iran actually outscored them in the second half. So, hey, playing for pride in the Olympics, baby. 7-unit top tier on Iran. And that's coming off of the day before. We had the NBA draft. We had the NBA draft special. Had 5 picks. We went 3-1-1. The big play that I promised was on Jonathan Kuminga to go over the 7th pick. I said, do not take over 7.5 because there's a great chance that he actually goes 7. And that would be a push. I thought it would be a push at least. And for minus 130 juice, I thought it was, it's something to attack. Turns out Oklahoma City drafted Josh Giddey at the 6th spot. I thought the Warriors were going to go with him at number 7, someone who's ready to play and make the Warriors better instantly. But that's okay. Push. We went 3-1 on the other side. We had Corey Kispert under. That was our only loser. We had Franz Wagner under, which hit. We had James Bouknight over, which hit. And then we had my guy, Ayo Dosunmu, from the point guard from Illinois. We had his over. I love him, but the people don't. So, sometimes you got to take your mind out of it, take your personal beliefs, and that's what makes a good handicapper. 3-1, nice. Iran yesterday, plus 27, another one. It's been a hell of a month of July, up 40 units as a total for the basketball package. I'm not like some of the other cappers, Benny, Jimmy. These guys, they are all over multiple sports. They hit basketball, they dabble in basketball, but they are soccer, they are hockey, they're baseball, they're Gold Cup, whatever. But UFC, Ben Dog, go get his red alert. But me, I keep it simple. One sport at a time for the most part, and I do a deep dive, and I try to master one at a time. And then, the secondary things obviously come along, whether it be golf, the Olympics. But month of July for basketball, up 40 units. We finished the NBA season up 30 units in July. Very, very, very strong. And then have come out in the Olympics and had 2 monster plays. The USA minus the 40 over Iran. And then we come back to the other side and go Iran versus France for another big play. So very pleased, very happy. I think, you don't always get the good comments when you're doing good, but I'll tell you, you always get the bad comments when you're doing bad. So as long as there's no bad comments, we're happy over here. Shoo. All right, as far as free plays, I got 2 of them. This is 2 plays, and they're Major League Baseball futures. I think they're both phenomenal value, especially given the timing of the things. So right now, we're going NL MVP. Jacob deGrom just got shut down for at least 2 weeks with elbow inflammation. That's not good for a pitcher, especially a star. I think they're going to be a little bit weary of that down the stretch. They're going to sit him for at least 2 weeks here and let's see how it goes. But if he doesn't come back into the playoffs, that NL MVP, he just can't win it. And now, the key, he's plus 160. Fernando Tatis last night hurt his shoulder. Clear discomfort. I don't root for injuries. Fernando Tatis, he's one of my favorite guys to watch. He's an absolute blast. He's a great guy too. But injuries happen. Last night he dove. That shoulder did not look good. Immediately grabbed it. It's one of those things. Safe rather than sorry. They're going to want him for the playoffs. So those two are the clear and away NL MVP favorites. The next guys down the line are 30-1 odds. Trey Turner is sitting there at 30-1 odds. He's tough because he just got traded from the Nationals, but he's going to be out there in LA doing his thing. I think that's an interesting one. But if there's one of those guys, now this is my free advice. I don't exactly have Trey Turner would be the one that I throw a little sprinkle on. But any one of those guys in that 30 to 40 range that you think is on a winning team that can make the playoffs and have a big effect. Someone like Freddie Freeman. I like Freddie Freeman. I'll throw a sprinkle on him as well at 35-1. He is Acuna went down. He's the leader of that team. If they make the playoffs, it'll be because Freddie Freeman leads the offense. That's big. That's in the minds of the players. Or in the mind of the voters. You got to play a good chunk of the season. If Tatis sits out for a good while, or DeGrom, those odds will go from 30-1 to 5-1 quicker than you could say. I don't know what that was, but that's that. Love that pick as just a sprinkle play. If you got $20, you want 20 to win 700, something like that. Or 200 to win $7 grand if you got a little more just spare money sitting around, something like that. Those are big plays that might they win? No, but are they damn good picks? Yes. So that's that one in particular. Now here's one that I think actually does win. Big future. My favorite future in the MLB right now are the Chicago White Sox to win the World Series. The NL got loaded up. They got the Padres, the Dodgers. They got all these pieces. The NL is going to be a tough way to get out there. I'm going to the AL. AL, the championship winner, the Chicago White Sox plus 350. I love this pick right now. They went and got Craig Kimbrell to secure the back end of the rotation, or the bullpen, which was much needed. They got the bats, they've got the pitching, they got La Russa, who, if you saw him yesterday, old ass running out onto the field to break up the fight. That's the kind of stuff that players like to see. Players have your back, coaches have your back. He's a World Series champ already. They know that. He knows that. I like La Russa and the White Sox. Plus 350 to win the AL and plus 720 to win the World Series. I think I'm taking both of those, not just for a sprinkle, but for a solid play. I think that the plus 330 or 350 to win the AL is a damn good price. Teams, and part of the reason I think that is the odds got worse because teams like the Yankees made moves. I don't think the Yankees have it. The Yankees don't have the chemistry. They don't have the juju. They don't have that's part of baseball, is momentum, riding these things. They go get these guys. I don't think they have it. Chicago White Sox is your official free play of the day. We're going AL champs at plus 350 with a little more on the World Series at plus 720. Good luck. God bless. Grind on. Thank you as always for watching. Let's go get them.